That's the oldest gag of all time, I think.
It's like that, and then like the flower in the eye,
Yeah.
where someone goes, "Hey, smell this," and it's kss.
Yeah. Or like the pulling your finger off,
Yeah.
It's a great gag.
I remember the first time Dad hit me with the
Yeah.
with the finger.
Yeah.
We were at like a family reunion or something in like Michigan. I don't remember anything leading up to it or after. I just remember Dad going like, "Check this out," and I was like I was like 6. I was like genuinely astonished. I was like,
Oh my
"Whoa,
God.
Dad can pull his fingers off. That's nuts."
The fuck?
That's not as devastating as that got your nose, dude.
I hated the got your nose.
The got your nose stank.
Because it's like, give me back my nose.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, I understand. Sure, the finger is cool because you pull the finger off, but dude, when you got my nose, fucking give me that back.
Yeah, I gotta have that back, dude. Because
And they're always like, "Oh, you want it? You want?" Yes.
no, keep it. How about you keep it, you dick?
I fucking need my nose, dude.
Because at least the finger thing, that's them pulling off their own fingers. You know, they're doing it to themselves. When you got my nose,
Yeah,
it's like, return this, please.
that's mine.
It belongs on my face, so give it back.
The fuck, pull a quarter out of my ear, but don't take my nose.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got quarters in my ears, but I've had many folks pull quarters out of them.
You know what else sucked? I haven't been it in a while.
Dude.
You remember being it?
I remember being it.
Tag, you're it. Fuck, man.
I hated being it. Because, like, the whole thing is like, I don't want to be it.
No, that's the whole point, is to not be it.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, it's just the worst.
You're like, come on, now it's like I gotta do this whole thing. I gotta make someone else it.
And you don't know who to choose, because it's like, I wouldn't want someone else to be it,
No, it's
because I don't want to be. It's like, treat others how you want to be itted.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad walking up to folks and going like, "Hey, you're it," and then they always do this. They go, "No, no," and they hit you back, and you're like, "Hey, don't make a fucking fool of yourself. You know that's not how the game goes."
No touch backsies, man.
Yeah, you can't say, but they always do it though. And you're like, we all know the fucking rules.
I think they're having a tough time processing that they're it.
Yeah, it's
And
like a
so,
panic fucking
it's
something.
Yeah, it's like a reflex. They're like, they can't deal with the fact that they have themselves just become it.
It's embarrassing.
And
though.
they try to get out of it by going, but they just make such a fool of themselves.
You're like, "Hey man, we all agreed.
Yeah.
The guy who tagged you, you can't tag him back. That's no tags backsies. You look foolish right now.
Yeah.
Look, you're it. Accept that, and fucking deal with it. But I'm not it anymore. Don't come tagging me."
What you should do is take being it with a little bit of dignity. Like as soon as someone's like, "You're it," you just take a deep breath, process what happened, just go, "All right," and then you gotta start making plans, man.
Okay,
Because you cannot stay it.
No.
You should be it for the minimal amount of time that is humanly possible.
Yeah, the clock's ticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once the school day is over and you're it
all night.
you go home it, and then you're trying to do your homework but you can't, and your parents are like
Getting divorced in the next room.
Yeah, and they're like, "Why can't you focus up and just do your homework?" You're like, you wouldn't even understand. I'm it, and now I got to go to school tomorrow, and everyone's gonna avoid me because they know I'm it.
You ever hit an adult with the it?
No.
You ever nab a teacher?
Oh,
I pulled that brave move once.
wow.
Mr. Wilson. It was freshman year English in high school. I tried to pass the it off to him.
Did he accept?
And he was like 36. Like he was like, "What?"
Did he accept the it?
No. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "No, you're it now." He's like, "Huh?"
He just goes, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
And you can't even comprehend that.
No, I didn't understand what was happening. I was like, what? He's like, "No,
but you are.
And he was like, "No, I'm an adult. I'm a big kid. I'm the adult. You're still it."
And then you just go you're like, "What? You can just do that?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, you can't do that. I can do that.
yeah.
I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You're still it, and you're embarrassing yourself right now."
Oh, I'm sure I look so foolish.
All those kids' games were fun. Speaking of children's games, I just lost the game. Yeah, man. I was going on about 9 years, I think, since the last time I lost the game. I mean, you remember the game. Explain the game.
Look, dude, the only reason I pause is because like I'm genuinely upset right now. Like I'm angry.
Yeah, how long was it going?
Probably almost a decade.
Yeah.
Probably which is a third of my life at this point in 6 months or whatever.
And now you lost the game. I mean, just all that time wasted.
All right, for those of you that don't know, I'm sure it's widely known what the game is, but if you don't know,
it's my favorite game.
The game is you can't think about the game, and to win you have to actively not be, which I'm doing right now. I'm losing.
Yeah.
The game is to not think about the game. It's it's like a thought experiment. And as soon as someone brings up the game, it alerts everyone around that heard it that the game exists, and then
you remember about the game you're not supposed to think about.
Exactly.
Because over time you genuinely forget about the game. And you're not, I mean, you're still playing, but you don't know you're playing, you know? And then, yeah, just some random time, just like right now, you think about it, and you go, fuck, I just lost the game.
I forgot I was even playing.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the game, because like as soon as you start, you play till you die. It's a lifelong commitment.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, once you find out about the game, you're in it. God, I miss the days when I didn't even know about the game.
And you know what's weird? Is like you don't even have a choice. It's like life signs you up for it, and somewhere around, 7th grade, some kid signs you up without your permission.
You know about the game? What's that? You're not supposed to think about the game. If you think about the game, you lose.
And then you go, well, I lost. Yeah. I just lost right now.
You just lost. And then you think about it for like a week straight. You're thinking about it, trying not to think about it. But then your parents get divorced and you fail out of math class. And then you genuinely start to forget about the game. You get a job and, you're not getting paid enough and your rent's due. And then you're worried about like real problems. And then just one time you're just sitting in your room and reminiscing, and then that game pops back into your head.
Yep, and then you lose.
And you lose the game.
The cycle starts over.
Yeah. And people are probably wondering, like, how do you win? There's no winning.
That's the point of the game.
You don't win the game.
You can't win.
Yeah, I guess there's not a win. There's a play. You can play. You're playing the game, but you're not really winning. You can only lose.
Yeah. You know what? That inspired me. After the podcast, I'm going to text a bunch of my friends and just fuck their whole nights up.
Dude, they won't see it coming.
No, it's going to be out of the blue.
No, because we're all adults, It'll ruin their fucking night.
Yeah, it will. A couple of wives are going to get hit tonight because of a few of my texts.
Yes. Well, that sounds like a different issue than just the game, but yes. Yes. Yeah, they'll be very upset.
A couple of wives are going to have to play the game of putting Band-Aids on, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's how the game goes.
That's just the game.
Man, if something is as small as losing the game leads to spousal abuse, there might need something else worked out there.
You might need to play the game of going to therapy, my friend.
Yeah, maybe you get your life game in order.
Yeah.